Hi, this is Matt with some answers from the Book of Mormon. Today we're going to look at government by the people, which is one of the most compelling themes from the Book of Mormon. Probably the highlight of government by the people in the Book of Mormon is at the end of the reign of King Mosiah. King Mosiah is at a series, he's a third in a series of Nephite kings who are righteous. But it happens that at the end of his reign, his sons, he has 4 of them, have gone off to preach the gospel. They're out of the country, and the people are saying, hey, we want one of your sons to be our king. And Mosiah says, let's talk about this just a little bit, and let's kind of counsel together. And what he says to his people is that having a king is okay if you can have a righteous king. However, that doesn't always happen, and he lists examples of kings who were wicked and were tyrants and destroyed not only the liberty of the people, but tried to destroy those who were living the commandments of God. And what he says is, let's, instead of choosing a new king, let's establish righteous laws, and then you select judges who will administer these laws. We'll have a chief judge, and we'll have lesser judges throughout the land, and they will administer these laws that we have enacted. And some of the comments he makes, I think, are very insightful to us today. In Mosiah chapter 29, verses 26 through 27, King Mosiah says, "Now it is not common that the voice of the people desires anything contrary to that which is right, but it is common for the lesser part of the people to desire that which is not right. Therefore this shall ye observe to make it your law, to do your business by the voice of the people. And if the time comes that the voice of the people doth choose iniquity, then is the time that the judgments of God will come upon you. Yea, then is the time he will visit you with great destruction, even as he has hitherto visited this land." It's interesting to note that this theme also occurs in the Bible. At this particular time in the Bible, the Lord, after bringing the people out of the land of Egypt, had established judges, and that had lasted for several hundred years. But toward the end of the ministry of Samuel, the people are saying, no, we want a king. We want to be like all the other nations. And Samuel, of course, is disturbed by this. He takes the matter to the Lord, and the Lord says to Samuel, "Hearken unto the voice of the people, in that they say unto thee, in all that they say unto thee, for they have not rejected thee, but they have rejected me, that I should not reign over them." So even though the Lord is not pleased that they have rejected him, and he recognizes that, he also says, listen to the voice of the people. Let them choose. Let them choose what they will have, and if they want to have a king, then they will have to suffer the consequences that come with those choices. And so from these verses, I just want to point out that obviously we can choose as individuals what kind of life we will live, what kind of things we will do, but also as a nation, as a people, as a society, as a whole, our decisions and our choices have an impact on all of us, not just ourselves as individuals, but on the nation as a whole. And so if the time comes that the nation as a whole rejects the Lord, rejects the God of this land, as the Book of Mormon says, then there are consequences that go with that. On the other hand, the Lord says if we choose to follow him, then there will be no end to our prosperity, and we'll be blessed throughout all of our lives. And so I hope this is insightful. I hope we'll all choose wisely, and until next time, happy reading.